Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm super excited to share with you a new way I found to get a lot of honor points passively without doing any PvP at all. So this is something I want to share with all of you because I'm sure many of you want to get some of the different rewards for gaining some honor levels and who are not really interested in doing a lot of battlegrounds and doing a lot of PvP in general. And this way is probably the most interesting one and the best one so far that I found in the game. So this is something I found out recently, and I'm really hoping that after I publish the video, it won't get nerfed because it's really good. It will require you to spend a little bit of time creating different characters and everything, as I will explain later on in this video. But again, after that, you will be able to get every week a lot of honor points passively without doing any PvP activities. So before I start going through the technique, I want to first show you all the different rewards that you can get when doing some of these different PvP activities, and especially when increasing your honor level that you can track just here. So as you can see, when you will reach honor level 5, you will receive 2 pets, so one for Alliance and one for Horde players. Then at honor level 15, you will receive this mount right here. This is the first mount you will be able to get. Then at level 20, you will have these 2 pets, so again, one for Alliance players and one for Horde players. Then at level 25, you will get the title The Honorable. Then at honor level 40, you will get this really cool mount as well. This is the blue version, as you can see. Then at 60, you will get this toy right here, the Elite Pennant. Then at 70, you will get the prestigious Azure Cursor, really nice as well. Then at 90, you will get another toy, this one right here, the Esteemed Pennant. Then at honor level 100, you will get the title, the Unstoppable Force. Then at 125, you will get the prestigious Forest Cursor. Then at 150, you will get the prestigious Royal Cursor, another really nice mount. Then at 175, you will get the Glorious Pennant toy. Then at 200, you will get the title Bound by Honor. Then at 250, you will get the prestigious Midnight Cursor, probably my favorite one. Then at 300, you will get the title The Tactician. Then at 400, you will get one of these 2 pets, one again for Alliance players, one for all players. And finally, at 500, you will get this mount right here, which is probably one of the best mounts in the game by far and really hard to achieve. So with this technique, I'm definitely going to be honest, it's still going to be difficult to reach honor level 500, for instance, because this requires a lot of time. But at least for all these different levels here, this is something you will be able to achieve pretty easily. And again, once you're starting, then after that, you can just collect your honor every week with this technique. So in order to do this technique, what you will need is to have a warrior and then to access the class order roll from Legion, which is Skyhold, as you can see just here. Basically, in the warrior's class order roll, you will be able to come just here and you will have an arena that works very similarly to the one in Gurubashi Arena or also the one on the Darkwind Fair Island. And every 3 hours, you will be able to get this chest right here. And inside the chest, you can get different type of toys, different type of items, but especially you can get this badge of honor. So as you can see, when you get it, you can then use it and it will give you 1000 honor. And for instance, I have one right here. So this is something that you can do once per week. You can only open the chest once per week on your warrior. But again, the main reason why I'm doing this video is because this is something that also works for class trial accounts. So it means that if, for instance, you have 10 other class trial accounts that have access to the order roll, you can then get the chest on all these different characters. And you can actually learn and use these different badges on your class trial characters, and it will count for all your different characters and your overall account, even if these are only class trial characters. So as you will see, I'm going to explain just after that exactly what you need to do in order to access the class order roll and Skyhold on your class trial warrior character, and also you can get the chest. But just keep in mind that this is something that, for instance, you can do on 20, 30 different characters. And then you can just leave all these different characters there and logging once a week. And then you have a chance once a week on each of these characters to get one of these badge of honor. And if you get it, then it's 1000 more points. So for instance, even if you get only 8 badges of honor out of your 30 different characters, it's one full honor level that you can get without doing anything each week after unlocking Skyhold on these different class trio characters. And keep in mind, as these different trio characters will last for 3 hours of in-game time, what you can do is really just logging once or twice a day, try to find a chest and log out as soon as possible. And like that, you can really keep these different characters for months. And so this is something that, again, that you can just use to collect honor super easily without doing any PvP. So the first thing you want to do is create a character on a new realm. I would recommend you to choose a low pop realm because this is where there's gonna be less competition for this chest. And here you really just want to create a warrior, a class trio. So then as soon as you enter the game, you want to turn on war mode on because you will only be able to pick up the chest if you have war mode on. And then you want to make your way directly to the portal order hall where you will need to go to Azuna. So this is the first step. When you arrive in Azuna, you want to go directly to Dalaran, the Legion version. So it will probably just take you 1 or 2 minutes to fly there. And then when you arrive in Dalaran, just by stepping in, you will automatically receive a quest from Eitrig. So as you can see, Eitrig will spawn and he will follow you around and he will offer you a quest. So just take this quest. It will require you to go see Saurfang or someone else for Alliance players where there is the Flight Master. And here you just want to talk to Saurfang or again the other guy for Alliance players and then complete the quest, accept a new one, and you want to jump on the mount that is available. Then when you arrive, you will be on the Broken Shore. And here you just want to do a few things. So first you will have to kill a first few waves of mobs. Then there will have a little bit of dialogues that you cannot skip, unfortunately, between the different characters. And then you will have to kill a first boss. And after that, you will have a second boss that you will have to kill. So this boss will basically kill you and you will then be resurrected. And after that, you will be transported into Skyhold. So this is how you arrive in Skyhold. However, you cannot already access the chest simply because you first need to unlock one thing. So when you arrive in Skyhold, you want to talk to Danica, complete the quest, and then take this other quest. So here you just want to go straight and go talk to Odin. Here, as you can see, you will be able to then complete the quest and you will be able to accept the quest Weapons of Legend. And here you want to choose the weapon that you want, but I would recommend you to choose this one. Then you will have to accept the Sword of Kings quest. So here you just want to make your way back to where there is the center of Skyhold. And here you want to talk to Aurelia and click on the second dialogue option. Then you will arrive in the Tristfall Glades. And here you just want to go and kill these different cultists. It will free this guy and then you will just have to wait for the guy to have a few dialogue with you. Then after that, I would recommend you to use one of your aquatic mount, maybe Poseidus or something else, just to win a little bit of time. You will have to go straight into this underwater cave. And when you arrive, you just want to go directly, kill the few mobs that are here. And then you want to either interrupt or stun these different void tendrils, because otherwise you won't be able to kill them. Once you've killed all 4 of them, there is a mini boss that will spawn, just kill him and then go straight. And here you will have a few more mobs to kill. And finally, you will arrive in the last room where you basically want to click on the boss. Then you will be able to kill the boss. The other guy will come back. And after that, you will be able to click on the sword. And after that, you just want to click on finishing the boss and you can use the portal to go back to Skyhold. So when you're in Skyhold, you want to go directly see Odin to complete the quest. Then here you will have to talk to Danica to take the other quest, the Eye of Odin, and you want to make your way back to the entrance of Skyhold. And here, as you can see, you want to go and talk to this guy to complete the quest. Then he will offer you another quest that requires you to simply click on this main eye of Odin, and then you just want to select an area where you want to start the quest. It doesn't really matter. Then you can complete this quest, and then you will simply have to go talk to Aurelia to go back to Dalaran. And as soon as you arrive in Dalaran, Danica will appear and offer you a new quest. So just accept it, and then you want to go back to Skyhold. When you're here, you want to go and talk to Odin and you want to complete the quest. And then Odin will offer you two quests. So only accept the Champions of Skyhold, the other one you don't care. And then you want to go back, talk to the guy next to the Eye of Odin. And just before that, you want to complete the quest and take these two guys as followers. So then the guy will allow you to complete the quest and will offer you another quest that will require you to complete one of the missions with the Eye of Odin. So this is something that will only take 2 minutes. At the end of these 2 minutes, you will be able to complete it, and then you will be able to finalize the quest. And when this is done, you will receive a new quest that will require you to just get some troops. So here, make sure to recruit only one troop, not all, because you will need the resources. Then you just want to click on the banner, get your troops, and then you want to go back to the main guy, complete the quest. And here he will give you another one. This time it will require you to do another mission that will take 1 hour to complete. So here I would recommend you to then just log out, because again, you don't want to use too much time on your trial character. Just wait 1 hour and then you want to log back in. So as you can see, you will then be able to complete the mission. Then you can complete the quest. After that, finally, this guy will offer you another quest to go talk to the Rune Master. And this is the final part of this whole process. So just make your way to the Rune Master, and here you want to talk to him and you want to choose the first power. As you can see, personally, I choose Odin's Favor. So just click on it, and then it will take 2 hours to be allowed to get this power unlocked and to unlock a second one. So as soon as you've done that, just log out and wait 2 more hours. After 2 hours, you just want to log back in, and here normally you will have this new power unlocked. And then you want to talk to Einar again, and this time you want to unlock this power right here for honor and glory, because as you can see, this is with this power that you will be able to be granted the ability to see the Skyhold Chest of Riches within the Perilous Circle of Glory. So if you don't unlock that, unfortunately, you won't be able to interact with this chest at all. So just click on it, and then you will have to wait 4 hours. So again, just log out. Finally, when this is done, you can log back in, and now you can just sit your character in front of the arena and wait for the chest to spawn. So keep in mind the chest will spawn every 3 hours starting at midnight. So what you can do is, for instance, at 9 a.m. or like maybe noon or something like that, just log in, see if the chest is up or not. If it's not, log out directly and try again. And again, this is once per week, so you have time to do that. But again, try as much as possible to not leave your character AFK or in the game, because the more time you use, the less time you will have to get some of these chests, because then the class trial character will be locked. And as you can see, at some point you will receive this honor badge. So then for some reason you won't be able to use it when you're inside of Skyhold. So what I did is I simply used my Hearthstone and went back to Orgrimmar, and there I was able to use it. And then you can simply use your Dalaran Hearthstone and go back to Skyhold very quickly and log out again until the week after that. So as you can see, on average it will take you 20 minutes in order to create one class trial character and then access the chest. So of course you will have to wait the 7 hours, but this is not really something you have to wait for. You can just log out and do something else. So it means that, for instance, per hour you can easily create 3 of them. And then again, for a month onward, you will have a chance every week to get 1000 honor points for each of these different characters. So my personal strategy is to really maybe create 30, 40 of these. And then hopefully like that, I will be able to get tons of these different honor badges. And hopefully I will be able to reach a very high level of honor just using this technique. Now, a few very important points in order for you to do it as efficiently as possible. First of all, keep in mind again, you need to have war mode on. First of all, keep in mind again, you need to have war mode on, because if you don't, you won't be able to see the chest. Also, you need to do this entire process and unlock the final power, because otherwise you won't be able to interact or see the chest. Then try to not stay in the game on these different characters as much as possible. So as I mentioned before, just logging once a week, try to see the chest is up and log out directly and then do it again. The chest will spawn at midnight, 3 a.m., 6 a.m., 9 a.m., noon, and every 3 hours after that. So normally it's pretty easy to find it. And also keep in mind, if you're playing on a low pop realm, there's not that many people who are still doing that. And so this is a really easy thing to do. And normally you should be able to find the chest super easily, even on probably medium and high pop realms. Then personally, what I'm doing is I'm just creating characters after one another. So then, I know what to do and I can just do all these steps again and again. So this is a little bit of an annoying process, I'm not gonna lie. But again, once this is done, you just leave your character and then every week you can log in and get your honor if you're lucky and you receive one of these different badges. So this badge of honor has a 20% chance of drop. So it means that, for instance, if you have 5 different class trio, most likely you will at least have 1 per week. So again, if you want to get a lot of them, the best is to create as many of these class trio characters as you can. And hopefully sometimes you will get a little bit lucky and get even more than that. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope it will help you get some honor points easily. Keep in mind again, maybe this will get nerfed in the future. I'm not sure. I just know that for now it's working well. And so definitely something you can try yourself. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you a great start of the weekend. Bye.